Alright folks, greetings of peace. Welcome to episode 26 of my gameplay commentary of Final Fantasy XVI.
Stringing them up. It's monstrous.
This is yours truly, Bionicanseng Francis Coleman. Alright, we're back in Seed's Hideaway.
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive? And so, it is done. Yet the tale is far from over.
But what does these
I
mother
don't believe
crystals
you've read
represent?
this particular chapter before. Now this, I believe you will find most interesting.
The Black Shields.
What subject shall we consider today?
Jill got revenge. The Liquid Flame. It will be interesting once I fight this in hard mode. However, I think I got all the things that... Okay. Where can I see more on the plan? Annabella Siege. I like the presentation of the information here. Just like in Final Fantasy 13, the Boiling Sea. missing something? Why is it still red? Oh yeah, the Crystal Road.
Did you learn everything you needed?
Yes.
Farewell, Drake's breath!
All right, Sid.
Oh, bother. Whatever am I to do now, Clive?
About what?
I've 2 dresses that need stitching, but I haven't got a scrap of linen. Those girls' rags are so threadbare. It's a wonder they don't fall to pieces. And we most certainly cannot have that. A certain amount of decorum must be maintained, even here at the hideaway. You wouldn't want the poor things going without decent clothes now, would you?
Of course not. What can I do to help?
Oh, aren't you a dear? You see, I've paid for 2 bolts of cloth from the drapers in Northreach, blue and red. But they don't deliver, not to places that aren't on the map anyway, so I'll need someone to take this receipt and collect them.
And you'd have this someone be me.
I would. And don't let them fob you off with anything less than what I paid for. 1 bolt of blue and 1 of red. I expect them both. They said they'd give us new clothes, but we've no coin.
Our man in Dalamil mentioned that Kupka's guard haven't been seen there of late.
The calm before the storm, perhaps.
You'll be pleased to know we ain't heard a peep about the Iron Blood since you cracked their crystal. Hopefully revenge is the last thing on their minds right now.
They could not stop Sheba and Clive. Secret. West of Rhiannon's Ride, Rosaria. While Minotaurs have long dwelled with the mountainous region of Rosaria, it's only recently that they have come down from the highlands to hunt the swamps surrounding Marta's Rest. Among their numbers, one with sheer size suggests to be a chieftain who appears to be spearhead the push south. He must be stopped lest the beastmen develop designs on the rest proper. West of Rhiannon's Ride, Rosaria. What about this? North of Sorrowwise, Rosaria. Particularly belligerent breed of echoes recently awakened amidst the fog. 2 in Rosaria, huh? Good. What about you guys?
Clive! Here you go. Think you can help?
How may I help you today, Clive? Best of luck out there, Sid.
What's the latest gossip?
Ah, my favorite pupil. What is it that you wish to learn? Here's the latest information I have. Here you are. Thus ends today's lesson.
What lesson? Ah, was not able to see that. There's something in the garden. I have to go and look at the the side quest before we can go and go to the main story. I think that's the proper way to play this game, because just like in the we don't know if there's going to be a time shift, a time jump.
Sid, I know that when we came to the hideaway, we chose to let go of our past in order that we might focus on our future.
We did.
Nonetheless, I was wondering if... Well, I know you are from Rosaria, and I'm in need of someone with intimate knowledge of those lands. Apparently, the duchy is home to all manner of curative herbs found nowhere else in the realm. Among them is a flower called a morganbeard that increases the potency of lesser medicines.
I can't say that I've had much practice healing. My youth was spent in the Bailey.
A shame. You see, the hideaway relies heavily upon medicines procured from afar. And when those shipments are late, well, it's our sick who suffer. If we could find this flower and learn to grow it here, we might save many lives. However, as you are well aware, Imperial occupation has rendered the roads unsafe for those like me, untrained in the military arts. Now, I'm not asking the busiest man in the hideaway to drop everything and make the journey for me, but if you happen to be in the duchy on other business...
Tell me of these Morganbeards, then.
But of course, if my old tomes are to be believed, the flowers are bright yellow and as large as goblins' eyes. Oh, and they grow in the marshes of Sorrowise. If I am to propagate them here in the backyard, I will require several samples, preferably of blooms which have already gone to seed. And before I forget, I do seem to recall learning in the course of my research that their odor has the tendency to attract unsavory creatures. Nothing you cannot handle, though, I'm sure.
Well, I guess Torgal and Clive will only be the ones to be here. Yep, Jill is nowhere to be found as she is still recovering.
Keep them pilgers nice and chilled.
Look at this.
Let's hope the Draper has Hortense's cloth.
Might I interest you in some swansdown? Perhaps some seersucker or herringbone?
Just some linen. 2 bolts. Already paid for in full.
Apologies, my lord, But your items aren't here.
Where
They were
is
due
it?
to arrive on a caravan from Bucklad, but there's been little traffic on the road these past few days. My mother thinks it might be bandits, but she always thinks it's bandits.
It usually is. So I assume the caravan will be coming from the south.
Yes, hopefully carrying all manner of spice and sundries. Wait, you aren't thinking of...
Going to find it. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Oh, well then, be safe?
Who the heck are you talking to?
Time to fight.
Yeah, you're too good for them, Clive.
That damn bird's a menace.
She meant nothing by it, I swear.
Who's gonna buy my wares now? State your animals left them in.
But they hardly damaged us all.
Is there something wrong?
If you're a bandit come to steal my stuff, you're gonna be sorely disappointed. And all thanks to this fool.
But it was you who stepped into my path.
Only after that feather-brain trampled me. I demand recompense, be it in coin or the items you carry. Refuse, and I shall report you to the garrison and see you hanged.
These goods are expected in Northreach. I mean, they're not mine to give away.
You wouldn't happen to be on your way from Bucklad, would you?
I am, but did someone from the market send you? Please, you have to help me. I can pay whatever you ask.
So the fool has protection. And coin, too. Sorry, friend, but we'll be the ones taking it.
We?
Boy, killer! It's time to collect.
Oh, that.
I told you not to call me that. And we'd have already collected if you hadn't insisted we'd put on this little act. Bandits!
As I told one of your customers, it usually is. Let's get this over with.
I'll deal with the bird lover. You take the Anseng one, killer.
Stop calling me that.
Nice try.
Oh, nice.
all right. You made your point. Killing my ass.
Did he hurt you?
No, thankfully. He seemed intent on letting the bandit do his dirty work for him, and he would have succeeded had the Great Lender not sent you. My shipment is safe, and my livelihood with it. You must allow me to reward you.
We can speak of that once you're safe in Northreach. I'll accompany you there.
So, you and my mother were right. It is always bandits.
And were it not for the kindness of our free sword here, you'd be buying your order back from them at twice the price. Now, if you don't mind, I have a pressing appointment at the Vale before my return to Boklad. Farewell.
Oh, I almost forgot. I suppose you'll be wanting your linen. You'll be happy to know both bolts arrived safely along with the rest of the delivery. I've also added a few extra lengths of our finest fabrics to the bundle. Free of charge.
My girl.
Are you sure?
My mother would insist. It's the least we can do for the man who saved our shipment.
That's that done then. Now it's back to Hortense with her cloth.
Now, with regard the hunt, I don't think I'd be able to defeat those without Shiva.
Clive, sorry again for sending you all that way. But you did get my order, didn't you?
Don't worry. I have it. I believe this will more than satisfy your needs.
Let's see here. One bolt of red, one bolt of blue. What's this? I don't recall ordering any silk or velvet, or... Is this gold work? Krieger's ghost. If that devilet of a draper expects me to pay for these...
You needn't worry on that score, Hortense. They were a gift. For services rendered. I can always return them if you like.
Oh, no. Oh, there's no need to be hasty now, Clive. I'm sure I can put all three to good use. Speaking of which one's most to your liking?
I don't know. This one, I suppose.
I've a mind to give a piece to Jill. Did you know she's quite the little seamstress?
I know needlecraft was amongst her lessons at the castle.
Her lessons? Oh, that's right. The two of you were raised together in Rosalith, weren't you?
Not quite together, but when my father put down the uprising in the Northern Territories, Jill was taken as a ward to ensure that her father, the Silvermane, would keep the peace.
She's an honest-to-goodness princess then, isn't she? I could tell, you know. Some people just have that air about them. Not many round here, mind. I'd offered to sew her something that might better suit her station. But she'd most likely turn me down, as she always does. Tell me not to waste the fabric when it's better used on the children.
Don't take it the wrong way. She certainly seems to be attached to the last outfit you made her.
Oh. Sometimes I think she never takes it off.
Or perhaps she'll make something for herself with your gift. Either way, I'm sure she won't turn it down.
We'll see, I suppose.
Wow. That's a 500 for... just for that. Ah, yes.
Lady Hortense said she'd give us our dresses soon. Said they'd be made of linen. Not sackcloth. I've never had a dress made of linen.
Alright, folks, so yeah, I completely forgot the fact that we ha- I need to get this Judgment Bolt by Ramo. So I'm going to earn that ability points. But we don't have Jill in our side, so
Stay sharp. We don't know when those bastards will be back.
Thank you for sticking with us.
How do? Is that everything? That all, is it?
Those of us who are still here.
Perhaps I'd live longer if I bade this town farewell. I've grown rather fond of the old place.
It'll take ages to tidy all of this stuff up.
we're gonna be alright, the two of us.
All right, Sid.
All yours, Torgal.
We really need to practice.
You're finished.
Well, we're certainly getting the the trophies that are we're supposed to get this on the course of the gameplay.
Certainly damp. Let's see if they're damp enough for Morgan beards.
All right, I know you're peaceful, chocobos, but come on, we need the.
Size of a goblin's eye. This goblin. Something wasn't on about them being attracted to the flowers, though.
You always got this.
Bright yellow. These are our Morgan beards, all right. Well, I've gone to this much trouble.
Gotta be.
Familiar about this scent. It reminds me of home. Hopefully this will be enough. I've had my fill of goblins.
All right, but with regard the hunt, I'm not going to go to that hunt yet. Let's see what's gonna happen with Jill. Will Jill be all right?
The fires of freedom sweep the land, set holy ground to flame.
Now this ship is called the Leviathan, huh?
It is rare that we see you so often in the backyard, Sid. What brings you to the gardens?
I found your flowers.
Yes, wonderful. These are almost identical to the plates in my tome. Did you have any trouble locating them?
Finding them was the easy part, but it's odd. They remind me of my childhood somehow. I don't remember these flowers specifically, but we must have grown them in the castle garden. If the petals are meant to improve the effectiveness of medicines, it's possible that the court physicals were looking for the tinctures and treatments they made my brother.
The ducal healers were convinced of their properties. That is all the more reason to begin growing our own supply here. Oh, allow me to use some of the flowers you brought me to make something that might aid you on your travels. I need only a moment to extract the essence from the petals. And here we are. A phial of pure Morganbeard extract. A single drop added to any one of your restoratives will increase its potency. At least I hope it will.
Consumable potency enhanced. What the heck is this? You have turned the pile of market hereby increasing the potency of most consumables. Both potions, high potions now restore more each, while strength, stone, skin, and lion heart tonics last longer. Amen. So that's, you know, that's the key here, folks, is that you should not one should always go and do some side quests because it's really integral to the game. Yeah, and this is a nice touch again by the developers of Final Fantasy 16 that the side quests really adds to the gameplay. Of course, Lightning Returns have that kind of mechanic that the side quest, fulfilling side quest will result in the lightning getting more. It's true. Okay, so it was an emotional. All right, that's as I was saying. Lightning Returns really did a good job in really making sure that the players, the players will do the side quest because the attributes of lightning improved on every solved side quest. It's time for the story.
I've done what I can, but the rest is up to you. You need to start taking better care of yourself.
Understood. And thank you.
The curse has spread. Make sure she rests.
Yeah.
If it hurts, you can tell me, I'll understand.
I can bear it.
No, you can't.
But you shouldn't have to. Not anymore.
This isn't just your struggle, Clive. It's ours. And when we see how hard you fight, it inspires us to do the same. Or would you rather we left you to save the world all on your own?
No. That's not... Ignore me.
Oh.
Where are you? In here.
What's up?
What's wrong?
Rosaria's under attack.
What?
By who? The Northerners? The Empire?
This isn't the Dalmekian army we're talking about. It's the men of the Rock from Drake's Fang. Hugo Kupka's private guard. There is in hell in Rosalith, trying to batter down the castle gates.
This is a trap.
Looking for me.
Seems that way. Reckon old Hugo has finally worked out who Sid really is.
Then
This is just another trap.
It's a trap, all right. The daddy of all fucking traps.
I'm going to Rosalith.
You're not serious. That's exactly what he wants you to do, Clive.
Look, I don't know why Kupka harbors such a grudge against Sid. But as long as it's left to fester, our world will never know peace. He has dragged the rest of Storm into this pointless war just to find me. Besides which, I'm not about to stand and watch while my home gets ground into the dirt. Hugo Kupka must die.
I've lost enough friends to that man already. I don't want to lose any more. So let's go and kill the bastard.
I'm coming too. After all, we're in this together.
All right. I should probably speak to Otto before leaving. We need to know what we're getting ourselves into.
Back to Rosalith then. Whatever has become of her.
First he wrecked our home, now he's wrecking yours. But he's not going to get away with it this time.
I think it's time to go to hunting. We'll do a little exercise. Rhiannon's Ride, Rosaria. Sorrowwise, Rosaria. As long as it's in Rosaria. Sorrowwise. Oh yeah, Shiba is with us right now. We'll have a chance.
Time to fight.
That's the guy. You ready? It's on the other side.
Very well.
Now, because of this gameplay, I am now intrigued by the mechanics of Devil May Cry. But God willing, next year, folks, I'm still deciding what to play for my trophy hunting. Alright, we're near the end of episode 26, folks. I think I have to go back to the hideaway just to ensure that I'm on the right path. Well, we are at the end of episode 26, folks. So we're trying to tune up, especially that we're going to fight Yugo Kupka. I think it's time for me to just get a lot of things. I'm having West of Rhiannon's Ride Rosario. West Secret. West of Rhiannon side Rosaria. So we can west, maybe here, but maybe he's in here somewhere. So all right, folks. I'm just trying to ensure that. Okay, what about the items? I'm going to configure the strength tonic elixir during the fight with Yoga Kupka.
All right, Clive. Most folk round here. So I told him everything. Reckon they'd spare you? This town is ours.
Good. All right, folks. Thank you, everyone. God bless you all and stay safe out there. And we'll continue this on episode 27.